Kelly here with Kelly's Sirocco Life with your reading for Taurus season. So we've moved now into Taurus season. We've left behind that really fiery energy of Aries and the doing and the action. And now we want to take all of those things that we've come up with, all of those things that we want to do, all of those ideas that have been sparked, all of that passion that's been kindled, and now we want to move into putting it into the ground and watching these ideas grow. So there's 3 areas in Taurus season that we're going to look at, and things that you can do during these next 4 weeks that can really help you become more grounded, use that energy that you've cultivated in Taurus season and use it now and really grow your ideas and grow your passions and grow your dreams. So what are the things that we can focus on? So the 3 things in the reading are ground, release, and connect. So all of those things, have to do with this Taurus season of being more grounded, because Taurus is an earth sign. Release, because Taurus is a material sign, and you can, it's really good to have the things around you that make you comfortable and that you really enjoy. Sometimes we get too much of that. So releasing is also a good thing to do during this time. And then connecting, and how do we connect to nature? So the first thing we're going to do is ground. So how can you be more grounded this season? What is it that you can do to help you be more grounded and take that, doing energy and really turn it into something? And this is the Penumbra Tarot, and this is the 8 of Torches, or the 8 of Wands. And so it's interesting that we start out this reading with a Wands card, because we're moving from that Aries fire energy. And so now we want to take all of this energy, all of this torching energy, and move it into the ground, move it somewhere we can tend to it. So that might be, taking a project that you're working on and making real plans. It could be taking something, a new hobby that you want to start, and getting the equipment together to do it, or the supplies together to do it. It could be something as as easy as buying a plant for your space. Or having a little garden outside. So it can be any of those things. There's ways to do it, but it's movement. It's taking those ideas, that energy, and putting it somewhere, taking a step, doing something with it that shows that is tangible, that you can see that you're making progress. So take those ideas and ground them, put them somewhere that they can be grounded. And this could be, again, taking a project and writing down the steps that you need to take, and then taking one of the steps. So it doesn't have to be a huge thing, but it does have to be something that you actually take action on, that you're taking the action and that you're putting into a tangible form to be grounded. Now next we have release. And like I said before, in Taurus is very material, and wanting to have things that are cozy, and wanting to have things that make you feel good, and it's the things here. And that's great. It's always great to have the things around you that make you feel good and make your home feel cozy, your workspace, your car, wherever you are, making yourself feel good and making yourself feel cozy. But sometimes that becomes too much. Sometimes we go overboard on collecting things, overboard on keeping things that we don't really need to keep anymore. Having things around that we don't use, but we just don't know how to get rid of it. So to release, what needs decluttering in your life right now? Well, the Strength card here is saying, because it's a major arcana card, so this is something that is going to be important over these next 4 years, is this decluttering. And you're going to need this strength to be able to tackle whatever it is that needs decluttering. So there's not a specific thing that the cards are telling you that needs to be decluttered, but it's telling you that you need the strength to be able to identify what it is specifically in your life that you know needs to be decluttered. It could be your closet that has too many clothes. It could be your garage that just keep piling things in. It could be your phone that has too many pictures or too many emails or something like that. It could be something something that's just causing a lot of energetic pull, energetic strain, and it can be physical, because a lot of times our physical, whatever it is, being physically decluttered is also affecting us energetically. So look around and see what it is, and pull on that inner strength and say, I know that there's something in my life that I need to declutter. A closet, a drawer, my car, the garage, something that needs to be decluttered. And you pull on that strength, use that inner strength, and find what it is, and declare what it is, and say, this is what I've identified it, I know what it is. And don't try to make it huge, because you don't want to say, I'm going to declutter my whole house in the next 4 weeks, or your whole workspace in 4 weeks, or whatever it is. Choose something that's doable over the next few weeks, that you know that you can do, and that you can do it. And if you finish, then you can move on to something else. And if you don't, then you can take your time and get it done, and get it done the right way. Because Taurus is about slowing down, is about taking deliberate steps. So here the decluttering is going to be something that you're very deliberate about, that you take the time to go through whatever it is, really examine what you have, and if it needs to stay or if it needs to go. And you have to be strong, to be ruthless in letting whatever it is go, and saying, I know that this is not something that I need right now, and it's going to be better off in somebody else's, somebody else can use it that I can't use it, or I can pass it on to the next person that can use it better than I can. So be strong, find that place that needs to be decluttered, and work on it. Now, finally, connecting to nature. There have been so many studies and books written lately about nature, and how nature, just being out in nature a few minutes every day, really helps our mental health, our physical health, our emotional health. And I think a lot of times and here we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, we often focus on these cups that are spilled down here, all of those urgent things in our life that we know we have to get done, all of those things that you have to get done, whether it's a job or a volunteer, or you have kids, or you have parents that you're taking care of, or grandparents that you're taking care of, or whatever it is that you have to do in your life, because we all have those responsibilities, and sometimes they can just become overwhelming, and we think we can't find any more time in our schedules. But this card is really urging you, and it's interesting that it's the Five of Cups, and the cups are up here, out in nature. And so this card, I think, is advising us, just find 5 minutes in a day that you can go outside, that you can take a walk, that you can sit outside, that you can do something in nature. And and even if you can't do it every day, try to do it at least, a few times. Maybe it's on the weekend, or maybe it's right after work, or during your lunch break, or whatever break that you have during the day, or wherever you feel like that it fits in. And just 5 minutes, that's all that you need and to start out with. And probably after that, you're going to start realizing that it's something that you really enjoy doing. And if you're already somebody who is outside a lot already, just make sure that that 5 minutes that you're outside, 5 minutes of that is just kind of being quiet and really connecting to nature. Maybe you bike to work, or maybe you walk to work, or maybe you play tennis or something where you're outside, or you do your job, you're outside working. And that is being outside, but this is really connecting to nature. So taking that 5 minutes and really looking to see what's around you. Look at the trees, look at the whatever's growing around you. Really pay attention to the temperature. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it wet? What is it that is around you? Is the wind blowing? Really connect to nature. Look at the animals that are around you. So this is not just if you're outside already, just taking that little time to really connect to what's out there. So take some time and do that, and that can really help you connect more with nature. And I think that you'll find after a while that it's really something that is beneficial, and that has a really good effect on you physically and mentally and emotionally. And then you'll maybe find 10 minutes in your day that you can do something outside, or you start cultivating a closer relationship with nature. You notice the trees that grow in your backyard. What kind of trees are they? You notice the plants, what time of year it is and what's in bloom, at different times of the year. So that is, connecting to nature. So try to take those 5 minutes and really, and really connect to the nature that's around you in whatever way works for you. So that's it for Taurus season. So remember that this is a slower season, that it's, you want to act and feel and be more deliberate and surround yourself with the things that you value and that make you feel cozy, and do some of that decluttering work so that you are you feel spacious and you feel free and you feel like you are in nature. And then really take the things that you've been working on and make them into tangible results. So these are all great things for you to do over this Taurus season. And if you've enjoyed this video, then I invite you to join my Broom and Moon Coven, where we do lots more work just like this, but in a much deeper and a more sacred space setting. So it's a place where you can bring your practices, your witchy things, all the things that you do, and practice new things, learn new things, and really deepen your practice, deepen your connection with nature, because we work with herbs and crystals. Learn new spells, as we work a lot with rituals. Learn how to put that magic that really fills your soul and put it into your everyday, not just a few minutes a day, but learn how to really take it throughout your day and throughout your life, and carry it with you in whatever you do, because being a witch is a really special thing, and the coven is there for you to explore all of this and become your inner witch. So you can check out the link on it's a link to Patreon page, and you can find out all about the coven there. And thank you for watching, and I appreciate you coming and listening to this reading, and I hope that you have a great Taurus season.